something to pay attention to here. We have another undersea cable that has been cut, and it needs repaired. Now, I talked about this in regards to the Mediterranean and all the cables that were going there, as well as the Atlantic and all the cables that go across the oceans connecting information to not only from America to other countries, but literally every country to all across the globe. There's different ones that are laid out there. Sometimes these things can be accidental. Other times, it seems rather suspicious. There was a device underwater in one of these last reports I talked about where they found a piece of equipment on the seafloor that was designed to go in and detonate certain places when they wanted to, and it was just left sitting there. And it made you wonder, if it was just left sitting there by cables like this and it was detonated, it definitely could have severed all the lines. Well, now they're saying that this line, this is a pretty big line coming out of Sydney going to Guam that has 1.92 terabits per second capacity, is going to be out of service until at least March. This means that they're going to have to reroute through a different system, and that could overload other systems. What they're saying in the meantime is they're stuck with this Australia-Japan cable and Southern Cross. Those are the two systems they're going to go through. They say last year, the See Me We 3 cable that runs from Perth to Asia via Indonesia suffered multiple outages. Now, right now, they're saying that this whole thing's complicated by the Baselink cable outage. So we have multiple cable outages here. And they're saying they're not sure when they're all going to be repaired because they only have so many ships. The Isle de Ré is the one they're talking about, would be the default repair ship for the PPC-1. This is the cable that just went out, this main one going from Australia, that they say is going to be out till March 7th. So one ship. And it makes you wonder, when will the others get repaired? And if there was ever something to happen to where a lot of these went down and were damaged, do they really only have a handful of ships? Because it would take quite some time to repair all that stuff if something big happened. They only have a couple ships. They're already in a tricky situation here where they're going to be without service for at least a month in some of these places via these lines. But something to keep an eye on. This isn't the first time or the second time or the third time that I've heard about this and reported about this. This happened several times. And we've also seen sabotage done to lines here in the United States out in the West. That was done on purpose. And those questions were never answered either. So I'll leave a link. Keep you guys posted as I come across more. It's been Dabu7.